Good morning, Bubbly Bears. Long time no see. Mrs. Brown is back. This week we're going to be talking about the letter F. What sound does F make? Make sure you get your mouth ready to do that. Let me see it. Excellent. The name of this book is My F Book. You got the front of the book. There's the back of the book. What is this? The spine. And there's our title, boys and girls. This book was written by Jane Moncure and illustrated by Colin King. Remember, an author writes the words and an illustrator draws these great pictures. Let's see what will start with F in our story. And there's our title page, My F Book. Here we go. Little F had a box. I will find things that begin with my F sound, she said. I will put them into my sound box. Little F found a fishing rod. Boys and girls, that's a fishing rod right there. She caught 4 fish. Did she put the fishing rod and the 4 fish into her box? She did. Then she caught 5 fat frogs. Did she put the 5 fat frogs into the box with the fishing rod and the 4 fish? She did. Wow, you see what she has in her box now? Fish, frogs, fishing rod. Little F walked through a forest of fir trees. She put a fir tree into her box. I will leave the other trees in the forest, she said. So she took one and left the other ones. That's called a fir tree. Suddenly, she saw a fox. It was a funny fox. I will put this funny fox into my box, said little F. What funny things I have in my box. I have a fishing rod, 4 fish, 5 frogs, a fir tree, and a fox. Little F came to a fence. She climbed over the fence and saw, look at that fox. He's being very funny. Let's see what she saw when she climbed over the fence. A field of flowers. She filled her box with flowers. Flowers start with the letter F also. Then little F saw a farmhouse. The farmer ran from the farmhouse. Fire! He cried. The farmhouse is on fire. Help! Look at that. And look at those exclamation marks. That's when we read with excitement. There's a fire going on. Fire, fire, cried little F. She ran back through the field of flowers, over the fence, through the forest, and all the way to, where do you think she's running to get help? Let's see. The fire station. Fire, 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 she shouted. The farmhouse is on fire. She rang the alarm. 5 firefighters jumped on the fire engine. Little F wanted to help. Fire engine is the same thing as a fire truck, boys and girls. They gave little F a fire hose, a firefighter's hat, boots, and a firefighter's coat. The fire engine went fast. So little F became a firefighter too. The firefighters put out the fire. Thank you, said the farmer. Thank you, little F, said the 5 firefighters. She is our friend. Then the firefighters took little F and her box back to the fire station. So look, they got the fire out, didn't they? And now they're going back to the fire station. Little F opened her box and took out the funny fox. She played with all of her things. My, what fun. Look at all those things. There you have. You see those things? Fish, frogs, fox, flowers, fir tree, fishing rod. All begins with the letter F. Let's see if we have more F words here. Can you read these words? Here we go. We got feet, fan, a flute with its musical instrument, fork, flag, fly, field of flowers, and fingers. All start with the letter F. And I hope you're able to name some things that begin with F. Let's do our writing song. Where do you start your letters? At the top, at the top. Where do you start your letters? At the top, at the top. If you want to start a letter, then you better remember to start it at the top, at the top. Boys and girls, take a look right here. I'm going to show you how to make uppercase and lowercase f. All right, here we go. So let's pay close attention. Here is uppercase F. Long line, short line, short line. You see that? I'll do it again. long line, short line, short line. You do it with your fingers. Long line, short line, short line. Boys and girls, lowercase f looks a little differently. It's long line, short line, and a hook. Long line, short line, and a hook. And there we have uppercase F and lowercase f. Your activity today will look something like this. Not exactly like this. You'll be practicing the letter F. You're going to be F detectives. There you go. And you have uppercase F, trace and make. Lowercase f, trace and make. And this is quality work right here. Happy F week.